The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of... And the Blazers will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UL Monroe's offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. The Warhawks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So UAB's offense will go to work for the first time today. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Huffman. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Blazers are marching down the field.
And that's another 1st down.
He wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
And the Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Warhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Warhawks want to pick up the tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grab behind the line, it's Etienne. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Blazers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. On 1st down, here comes this offense.
First down for the offense.
To the ground, he's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Loses 4. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Number 11.
And the Blazers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. To the air on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game, and how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football, a little ballet moment there? He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gets it out fast. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First play of the drive, wants to throw. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Blazers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Reads it, fires complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's got it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Warhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws to the tight end. Finds his man. It's Ivory. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, he's got a chance. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. The lead now 6 here in the second. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Blazers moving quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Quick pass on the fly motion. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll pull it on the read. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Unloads quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on 1st down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
And the Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. They're now up 9-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They go to the draw. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged out of the air. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Etienne. Powers through. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Off the play fake. Looking downfield. Found the spot in the defense. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
UAB.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The snap sets up to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Warhawks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Second down coming up.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Working the middle. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Timeout, UAB.
They'll go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Blazers are in the hurry-up.
Brings up second down.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
The Warhawks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Pulled and fired complete. Turning it on! And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Never a doubt. That'll cut the lead to 13.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Coffee.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Warhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got it behind the line. It's Etienne. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And the Warhawks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Off play action on first down. Lets it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. There he goes. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's got him. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He'll do it himself on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. He's got it on the run. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Galladay. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, when you come out with your own end zone, the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Now they'll run the draw. Made a defender miss. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UAB. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over Tennessee. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Warhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Here comes comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Works the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And 1st down for the offense.
From the gun. Give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on 2nd down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. All wideouts, no backs. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Blazers want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
2nd down coming up.
Looking to throw again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. On the ground with the counter. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Trying the left side. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle, it's Coffee. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing it. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll operate out of split backs. Sends it back in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Etienne. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun to give to the back. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They want that clock to run. Nice move to keep running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Warhawks are flying down the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to the run, it's Etienne. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right. Yeah,
not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pucks it out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd down play from the gun. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, running back on the move. Fighting off the defender. Got enough for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate.